Hi guys, and welcome to Salim's Kitchen. In today's video, I will show you how to make potato spring rolls and another innovative way to make the spring roll pastry without using a rolling pin. So let's make the filling or stuffing first. First, let's finely dice one medium onion. Next, finely dice two medium potatoes. Diced potatoes cook faster. Next, finely slice two green chilies. Next, finely chop a handful of coriander. Now that our prep work is done, let's cook the potato filling. Now on medium flame or heat, add in 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Now add in 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds. Once the mustard seeds starts popping, add in the onions. Add in the green chilies. Give this a good mix and allow it to cook for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, give it a mix and add in 1 teaspoon of mixed masala. The recipe for the mixed masala will be found in the description box below. Mix this well. Now add in half a cup of water. Now add in the potatoes. Add in 1 teaspoon of salt or salt to taste. Mix well. Now cover and allow it to cook for 8 to 10 minutes on medium to low heat. Remember, the potatoes will cook fast because we diced it. And after 8 minutes, now you can switch off your stove and add in the coriander. Give this a good mix. Remember, guys, to cook your potatoes until it is soft. Once you have mixed it well, your filling is now ready. So there you have it, guys. Our beautiful potato filling for spring rolls. Now, whilst this is cooling down, let's move on and make the spring roll pastry. Now, the flour we are using is all-purpose wheat flour. So in a mixing bowl, add in 1 cup like this, or 125 grams of all-purpose wheat flour. To this, add in half a teaspoon of salt. Give this a quick mix and form a well like this. Now add in normal tap water as required, little at a time, to form a dough. Now the best way to form your dough is just mix the flour and water together. Do not press or knead. Just mix it together like this. So once it's dry like this here, you add in more water and push this aside. So once all the flour has been absorbed by the water, you have no more dry flour in here, and it will look like this, lumpy like this here. Now you can form your dough by simply fisting it down, lift and fist and lift and fist, and continue doing this, and you will see how easy your dough will be formed. And there you have it, guys. Your dough is now ready. So we will put this onto our workboard and knead it for at least 1 minute. So tear it open like this and bring it back together, and then carry on repeating this process. So once you have kneaded your dough well, check for the consistency of your dough. You can see the dough is not very soft and it's not very hard. So now that we have our dough, let's rest this for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes of resting the dough, cut your dough into half like this. Now roll each half into long cylinders, or each half into a long cylinder. Now cut each cylinder into 6 equal pieces. You can use your knife to mark out your 6 pieces first. It should be around 3 centimeters. One, two, three, four, five, six. And then you can cut both the cylinders together. Now roll each cylinder again like this. So you bring it back into a cylinder shape like this, and then simply press it down to form a small disc. Once all your discs are formed, keep it covered in a container so that it does not dry out, and work with one disc at a time. Now we are not going to use a rolling pin to roll out the discs into rotis, but instead we are going to use a mug to press out the rotis using vegetable oil. Now apply vegetable oil onto your workboard. This is to prevent the dough from sticking to the mug and this workboard. Now apply vegetable oil on the base of your mug like this. Now place your disc on top of the oil and take your mug, put it on top of your disc like this, and simply press it down until the base of your mug touches the workboard. Now you can lift it up, and there you have it, guys. As simple as that, you have pressed out the roti. Now to complete the pressing, use your fingers and gently press it out a little more, especially the ends. Press the ends out a little more like this, and this should give you, it should be slightly bigger than the base of the mug. So there you have it, guys. You can now press out your rotis instead of using a rolling pin. Now apply a little more vegetable oil on top. And set it aside. So what you need to do is apply more vegetable oil on your workboard and set this roti on top of the oil so it doesn't stick. So there you have it, guys. You will oil them in layers of 6. So do it exactly how I did it. I showed you a step-by-step way to do this. Now let's set this aside and press out and oil our next set of discs. And there you have it, guys. The pressing and oiling have been completed. Okay, guys, now we are not going to use a rolling pin to roll out each stack, but instead I am now going to use a plate and press it out. So you will apply vegetable oil on the base of your plate like this. And now let's press out the first stack. Make sure your workboard is well oiled. Place your stack on top of the oil. Make sure your rotis are all settled. They're not sliding away from each other. So you can just press it out a bit like this using your finger or fingers. Now we are ready to press it out. So place your plate on top of the stack and gently press it down as hard as you can. And then lift it up, lift the plate up. And there you have it, guys. It has been pressed out by the plate. Now we can just set these ones that are uneven before we toast. So here you can lift it up like this and stretch it and just cover it like that. And press it out slightly. And there you have it, guys. It is now ready for toasting. Now do your toasting in a flat pan on low heat. Now only when your pan is nice and hot, you can start toasting. Now allow it to toast for 1 minute. After 1 minute, turn it over and let it toast for another minute. Now, once you see bubbles starting to appear, the dough will start to rise. So turn it over again. After 30 seconds, turn it over again. You can see it's starting to separate. So make sure you toast it on low heat. And after another 30 seconds, turn it over again. And there you have it, guys. Our pastry is now ready. So total time to toast your pastry is 3 minutes. There you have it. Now let's separate this stack. Now as you are separating the spring roll pastry, you will set them on a plate. But before you do that, place a damp cloth on your workboard like this and place your plate on top of the damp cloth so we can cover it like this when we put in the spring roll sheets. This will prevent the spring roll sheets from drying out. Now this is the glue for sticking the spring rolls. So add in 2 tablespoons of all-purpose wheat flour. This is the same flour we used to make the spring roll pastry. Now add in water as required to make a thick paste. Now let's make our potato spring rolls. Add in your filling. And stretch it out like this. Now lift up here at the back and overlap the filling and pull it back so the filling sits in nice and tight. And one small roll over. So we formed a pocket for the filling. Now lift up here and lift up on the side. Now we can apply the glue. And complete the folding or the rolling. There you have it, guys. Our first potato spring roll is ready. Now let's do one more. Add in your filling. Stretch it out a bit like this. Overlap it over your filling. Pull it back slightly. One small roll over. Lift up on the right hand side. Press it down. Lift up on the left hand side. Press it down. Add your glue. and complete the rolling. And there you have it, guys. Beautiful potato spring rolls. The pastry made without using a rolling pin. This recipe will give you 12 medium-sized spring rolls. Now let's fry them. Deep fry your spring rolls in vegetable oil. On medium heat. Only add in your spring rolls when your oil is nice and hot. Now you will fry them until they turn golden brown in color. Once they turn golden brown in color like this, you can remove them. And there you have it, guys. Beautiful potato spring rolls made without using a rolling pin. So, guys, this is a good recipe for beginners who are making spring rolls for the first time. And please do not forget to share this recipe with your family and friends. Please like, share, and subscribe. Until my next video, God bless and thank you for watching.